Good Wednesday evening. FBC here, and it's a nice, bright, sunny evening out here in Texas. We had a little bit of wind last night, got a little bit of rain, which I'm grateful for. I just put out a bunch of weed and feed, and I planted 4 trees a week or so back, so they needed that. And we need a lot more than what we got, but at least we got some rain. Got me a little shipment in today, and I know what it is. And got another little shipment. A couple things for the old Ford. Hopefully I can get into that. I'm gonna open her up here in a second so we can take a look at it and see. But first, I gotta head out to the shop, the big shop. I gotta grab something out of there before I get started. But y'all can get a good little look at how nice and bright and sunny it is out here. It's still a little windy down here in Texas, but and boy, when it gets windy out here, it does. But let's take a look at that there sun. You probably hear the wind blowing too a little bit, but woo-wee. Hopefully that ain't blinding y'all. But yes, sir. Sure enough. But yeah, got a little package in today. Wow, look, holy crap. I don't know if y'all can see this. Let me see if I can get it to where y'all can see that. My smokestack for my shop heaters blew over to the side a little. Boy, it broke that strap up there too. Dang it. I'll have to fix that. But yeah, wind was getting it, let me tell you. I don't know what all else it could have blown away or blown, but at least my chairs on the porch didn't blow off, because that usually happens out here. But the old grass, oh, I see a funnel over there. But the old grass is it's starting to green up a little bit out here, which I'm glad to see. And it's a good thing that I did the old maintenance and PM on the old zero turn the other day, because she's gonna be put to work here pretty soon. And I gave her a good little wash. Yeah. Clean, fresh, ready to go. Whew. And I got this little shop cleaned up a little bit. Not to where I really want it to be, but better than it was. I always tend to clean this place up, and then a day or two later, I'll mess it up. I just always doing something out here. But yeah, some of this stuff I need to reorganize. Some of this stuff I need to load up and send it on its way. And some of it I literally just don't need. But you know, I'm probably like everybody else. I've got stuff, and sure as heck as I get rid of it, there'll come a day that I'll need it, and I'll think, dadgummit, I got rid of that and threw it away, or gave it away, or whatever. But there is stuff I need to get rid of in here. But I came out here for a cold snack. And that's what I'm about to get. A little cold snack. And also need to find one of my knives, so I can open up that box in there in the shop. But you know what? I've moved stuff around so much out here, and probably put that sucker somewhere, and I don't have no idea where it's at. Let me slide this thing out here. Ah, yeah, there it is. All right, let's go on back to the other shop. Turn that radio down too, so I don't get copyright. You know, that sucks. It's not like I'm broadcasting the music for everybody to hear. It's just playing in the background on the radio. But they'll dang sure hit you for it. And I'm not monetized yet, so I'm not too worried about it. But, you know, kind of hacks me off a little bit. Okay, let's get back up in this place. And see if we can't cut this box open and see what we got. Of course, I know what I got, but it's for my old 92 Ford F-150. You know, I like tinkering with that truck, and just one of my hobbies. And she's an oldie and a goodie. And price, of course, I've got a Tundra too, but price of vehicles nowadays, woo! Thank goodness my wife and I have paid our stuff off. And yeah, I'd like a new truck. Mine's a 2011 Tundra, but I don't like those truck payments. And there ain't nothing wrong with my Tundra. There ain't nothing wrong with this 92. Other than it's an old 30-year-old truck. I got more miles on my Tundra than I do this Ford 92. You know, go figure. I put a lot of miles on that Tundra. But both of them run good, so I'm gonna hold off on a new truck probably for a while. I might just drive these till the wheels fall off, but I do like to take care of my stuff. So, and that's that red Ford, that 92. So, you know, I may have to fix and replace stuff, but you know, if you do it, the problem's gone. And if you take care of them, they'll last. Anyway, let me see if I can set y'all up to where we can look into this box and see what's in it. And I'll get right back with you. Yes, sir. This little package here, I believe, is my new LED lights to go in my truck. I'm replacing all those bulbs in that thing and gonna be putting LEDs in. And yes, sir, and they're bright LEDs. I'm gonna put them in the dash cluster as well as the dome light. All interior lights are gonna be replaced with LEDs. That ought to brighten her up in there. And my next little piece I got, this is something, it was already broken, but it wasn't broken as bad until I had to get into there and replace that gear shift tube a few weeks back. And I tended to just help it a little more. So, my bad. Well, not really. It was already broke, but I don't like stuff broke, and I don't like stuff rattling, so I ordered this to fix the problem. And it is a new dash cluster panel for that Ford. It looks just like the one that was on it, but you know, we'll just see how well it fits and how well it holds up. It's already got the slot for the headlight knob, the dual tank shifter switch, nice rubber piece around the column. The lights, I don't know if I'm gonna have to change any of the lights in there. Let's see, low range 4x4, no, I won't need that. Blinkers, fuel reset, battery. I don't know if I'm gonna have to change any of that. I might have to. For one, I'm not 4x4 and it doesn't have low range, so I'm surprised there's nothing else if I gotta change that. But you know, it didn't come with instructions because it's pretty simple. And I don't see anything else in there with it, so. And it's aftermarket. It's not OEM. This aftermarket piece was $60, $65. Whereas an OEM piece was a couple $100. So as long as it works and does what it's supposed to, and it looks better than the one that was broken, which, and this is done prior, but it was broke up here, and then it was split right here in the middle. And after I got through with it, of course, I really didn't. I was trying to be careful. It broke all the way, so it is what it is. No big deal. And I've got the trim pieces to go in here, but yeah. That's what I'm gonna be working on. I don't know. I don't think I'll get into it today, but I definitely will this weekend. So that's coming up. And I've been dealing with these cameras, trying to learn and pick up on these cameras a little bit. I know there's 4K filming, all of that stuff, which these things do. But all the reading I've done, I think that's what's causing a lot of heating and battery loss. Granted, the higher resolution you film in, the more it eats up that battery and causes it to overheat. No big deal, you know, no big deal at all. But for them things to shut off like they've been doing to me here lately in the middle of filming stuff that I'm actually doing, it kind of pisses me off when I come back and realize, well, gosh dang it, almost everything I filmed didn't record, because it was recording for maybe about 5 minutes and then it would shut off, and I wasn't paying no mind to it, but I was dang sure rattling on about it and get over there and find that it stopped. Boy, GoPro 10 and a ZV-1. And so yeah, both of them doing the same thing. But I've readjusted settings and I've lowered the resolution to 1080, so maybe that'll help. You know, 4K 1080, who's gonna tell the difference? Some of y'all might. I mean, I don't know. I don't normally tell the difference. But being it's just YouTube, you know, what the heck. But yeah, Wednesday evening. Yesterday was my wife's birthday. Woo, we're getting old. Both in our mid-50s. But you know what? Getting old's good. And I don't mind it at all. And I'm just happy to be growing old. Some of the crap I've done in my life, and as wild and heathenistic as I've been, I'm lucky to be here now. So I could have been gone a long time ago. But that's what a good woman will do to you. They'll settle you down. And kids. But I'm grateful and thankful. Thankful for her. Thankful that she's got another year under her belt, and hope we have many more, because you know, we now realize that we're in the probably the final stages. What do you call it? Senior years. You're getting into them senior years, golden years, and I'm grateful to have her to spend those years with. But it's okay. I ain't got no regrets. I've lived a good, full, fun life, and hope to live another 30, 40 years. Slowed down a lot, but that's just part of life. And let me get a sip of this thing. Try it out. I'm a Shinerbach fan, and I like all their seasonal beers, and I like the straight up Shiner. But I saw this one, and I've never seen it before, and it's called Desert Mirage Hazy IPA. which is kind of crazy. But Shiner Tex Hex. What the heck? And it's definitely an IPA. You can taste it's got a little more strong taste to it. Pale ale brewed with cactus water. Oh heck. You know, nowadays you get ranch water and cactus water and seltzer but I'm definitely a Shiner Original fan, a dark beer fan, a Bock. Those are my favorites. I thought I'd give this a try because most of their seasonal stuff's good. And I'm just a connoisseur. Don't drink it for the buzzes or anything like that, but I just like to drink beer. And this is not bad. But Wednesday again, I just watched Maddie's live Backwoods Mindset. Poor guy, wished he was close because I'd run over there and help him. Dealing with the clog. That's just the kind of guy I am. I'd help anybody. And, you know, it's hard to try to explain stuff when you're not actually there seeing it. And I get the picture. I'm somewhat knowledgeable on stuff and, you know, been there, done that, seen that. But it just sucks when you can't help someone when you know they need a little help. But anyway, I did watch what he was doing and just was wishing I was closer to go over there and give him a hand. But the weekend's coming and I'm ready. I got some stuff I want to do. Shoot Dang Fest is coming. I'm looking forward to that. Not a whole lot here midweek, you know, wrapping up the month. April's about to be here. In my line of work, usually the last week of a month's crunch time. You know, I have a lot of stuff monthly that I do with work, and then get into the final week, and you got a lot of spend down sheets and financial stuff you got to balance out and get turned in by the end of the month. And so next month will be a fresh one and be starting all over again. But man, I'm ready for the end of that month, Shoot Dang Fest. And I am ready for the first week of May because I'm going to take that week off too when I come back from Shoot Dang Fest. Gotta get to using that PTO time, you know. Where I work, it's use it or lose it. And yes, I like my time off, but it's hard for me to take time off because I don't like leaving my facilities, for one, in other people's hands, and two, I don't like coming back trying to catch up after being off a week because that's just twice the work. But it is what it is, and I get 5 weeks a year of PTO, vacation time. I could do a week every 3 months, but you know, it's just so dang hard. And then all the holidays that you're off and paid, and I'm thankful. And it's, again, use it or lose it. There's no buyback, there's no rollover. Used to, we could roll over 80 hours, but that was really racking up too. So it got to a point where I just had to start using it and biting the bullet. And I've donated some of my PTO to some folks that needed it worse than I did, you know. Got to the end of the year, you know, some people have life events and lose family members or just get sick, and you know, and they need that extra time. They exhausted their time off. So, you know, if I've got it and don't see me using it, I'll definitely donate it for someone else in need. So, but I'm gonna be trying to use mine and try to have some stuff lined up to do during that time, other than when my wife and I travel. You know, we do like to get out of town and travel a little bit, so definitely use it for that. But anyway, it's a Wednesday night, and I just wanted to get in there and say, hey, y'all, and pipe in, check in, wave a hand, let you know what's happening around FBC, what Pooch is doing. But I'll be getting out there this weekend and doing some stuff, so, and I'll be tagging y'all along. So y'all go on and like, subscribe, share this channel. I'm trying to grow it like many of you others are, and just looking to keep being productive. I know I don't get to get down there as much as some of the other guys do, but I work full time. So, but what I do, I'd like to bring you guys along. So, and you know, the longer I'm doing it, the easier it'll get, and do a little more each time. But anyway, folks, hope y'all guys are having a good Wednesday. It is hump day. I always think of that commercial. Mike, do you know what day it is? That camel hump day. That's what it is. But I'll get back with you, folks. Y'all do have a good rest of your week, and we are looking forward to the weekend. Stay safe and help someone out if you can. Yes, sir.